then starts chasing my dad with a trident on the street. And me and my mom are in the corner waiting for him. Like, yeah. Because basically what you just said with that answer is that you would sell your soul for money.
Do you think so?
Literally. If you have no empathy, and what you are is an empathy ball of joy in my life. Drink that bubbly, in the bubbly, Kodak bubbly. I think it's called Kodak bubbly.
Is it by Kodak Black?
Yeah. Do you think he was talking about the bubbly?
No, probably champagne or something.
Oh, you're right.
Some form of bubbly.
Oh, Cody Crazy.
Beverage. But that's not Kodak Black?
Future.
It's by Future?
Pour that bubbly. Pour that bubbly.
Oh, pour that bubbly.
What was I saying?
Kodak bubbly.
Kodak is not even anywhere in the song. Kodak bubbly.
That's funny. I said, it's not by Kodak Black.
Yeah. But I think my version was better. Cause
I think so.
He's too pour the bubbly.
Yeah.
Pour that bubbly. Pour that bubbly.
Yeah, the vibe is more on yours.
That's gonna be us in Cancun.
No,
oh my god.
Pour
that bubbly.
Hey, I'm so excited.
Me too.
I'm feeling better by then.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Oh sure, yeah. Need to be hyped.
We're gonna be in there. What was it? What was the TikTok? It was like, we're not morning people. Us at 8 a.m. Hey!
I did not see the TikTok. Did you send it to me?
You sent it to me.
I sent it to you?
Yeah, you were like, for us.
Oh, on vacation?
Yeah, and it was like, we're not warning people, but us at the swim up bar on vacation. And then it was like, wow, I'm being so good right now with like songs.
The voice?
Now you hear it. It's like completely different. Hello guys, I am Angelica.
Hi, I am. Yes, it was Capihana. Hi guys, I'm Chelsea.
And together we're
Two Random Girls. Welcome back. So sorry about last week. We had technical difficulties. Had to stop abruptly.
We had to stop, and as you guys will know by now,
Yeah.
the technical difficulties was that we recorded a whole video, which is my favorite, the beauty one. You could check it out right here. But it got lost. I deleted it by accident.
Yeah.
And we like called people. I paid for someone to bring it back. They brought nothing back. This drill, don't ever download them. But what's it called? So yeah, so we just uploaded it, the audio version, but I just like looped back the video that because we had one save. So I just kept looping that one back. So I hope you guys enjoy it, but that was our technical difficulties. And then,
Yeah, still listen to it. It was a really good video.
yeah, it's so good. Still, the audio makes me crack up. But I might be biased.
No, I think it was really funny. Just her telling me what was said. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my god, can we recreate what happened? Just because, like...
Oh, so you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
in the audio, there's like in the beginning we start cracking up, and this is what happens, okay? And we have to explain it for our listeners because... So Chelsea is looking at her left, and I'm behind her because her mic thing is about to fall. So I'm over here like touching gently her microphone, her headset. So I'm touching it lightly, but then she turns around and she fixes it. She looks at me and I'm like,
what just happened?
And I'm looking at her because I'm like shy and scared because I'm like, oh my god.
She was not supposed to turn around.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening right now? But that was it. It was just super funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's what hurt me the most, that we lost in that video.
She was like, people needed to see this.
I needed to see that. How is this one? Is it better than bubbly?
I don't think it's better than bubbly, personally. It's still yummy.
Oh my god.
I know, but at least it's water.
Thank god, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't taste bad though, thanks, Willie.
Bubbly, the official sponsor of Two Random Girls.
Literally. No, but Willie has to sponsor us.
No, they're
when
so
we
good.
become famous, that will be our biggest accomplishment.
Yeah.
Bubbly sponsoring us?
No, for real. Because we love a good bubbly.
We love bubbly. For the bubbly. for that bubbly. Go that bubbly. Alright, okay. Back to the topic.
So today, we're just gonna be talking like about our greatest fears because I told Angelica one day about my greatest fear. She thought it was so hilarious. One of my greatest fears. Okay. So I guess we could just start off. So my greatest fear is that I'm working out, like I'm on a treadmill and I'm running or whatever, and then I see a note, and it's someone who wrote a note saying that they will kill me if I stop running. Like if my heart rate falls underneath like a certain, I don't know, beating or whatever, they're like a bomb's gonna go off and you're gonna die. So you have to keep running. And that's my greatest fear. One of my greatest fears. I just think it's so scary. Like, you know when you're working out, you're running or whatever, there's a point that you have to stop.
Yeah.
Like there's a point that your lungs are burning, you're feeling dizzy, you're seeing stars, you're like, oh my gosh, if I don't stop right now, I'm gonna pass out. And the fact that you cannot stop because if you stop, you're gonna die. Someone's gonna blow you up. Oh my gosh. That's hell. That's literally hell.
But do you think like your flight or flight, I forgot, that would kick
in the sense of what?
Like you have to keep going.
I think yeah. Maybe it would kick in, but even when you're fighting or flighting, I feel like
This is what happened.
this always happens to me.
What, you know why? It's because you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Put it over.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is home. There we go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like even at some point, like when you're flighting, you have to stop flight. A bird gonna stop flying at one point. A bird has to land.
Yeah.
So me, who's not a bird, who's not even a cheetah.
But how many? Okay, your fears that they're just gonna make you run for the rest of your life.
Not even for the rest of my life, just like a considerable amount of time. Like because it's like imagine like you put it as sprint mode, so you're sprinting.
And like if you fall, you die. They kill you.
Like yeah, you explode. Like it's a bomb on the treadmill.
That's actually scary.
It's so scary. And imagine you just put it to sprint, so it's not even like you're doing like a nice little walk, a nice little 3:15. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with the
yeah. You're sprinting. You know how like you start sprinting for some time.
Yeah.
So you put it in a sprint because you think you're going to do like a 1-2 minute sprint, but no. Someone placed a bomb in the treadmill, and they were saying if you stop sprinting, you're going to die. You have to keep sprinting.
Yeah, I think we're dying.
Like what? Who could even do that? I feel like even the greatest athletes, how long can they sprint for?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't think they could.
They could do it. It's a sprint for a reason. It's not long distance running. You cannot keep running at that speed for a long time. So it's like a death or death. Like after a while, you're gonna die. You might die from a heart attack, or you might die from being exploded.
Oh my god! But where did you come up with this?
Oh, psych.
Oh, it happens in psych.
Yeah, this episode is psych, but it wasn't really a bomb. Somebody wrote that to motivate him.
Oh my god!
It was so scary. I got the bomb squad, everything. He was so scared. It was Sean.
To Gus?
No, Juliet wrote it for Sean.
Oh my god.
And she's like, oh my god, I was just trying to motivate you.
She's so funny. Were they dating it?
No, they weren't dating it.
I wonder. Wait, please don't tell me. Does Juliet give a glasses for?
What? No.
Okay, thank God. Because I was like, if this plot happens, I'm not gonna like it.
No, it's not a plot. They're just a really close, but good best friends.
Okay.
So it's a really good plot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And does Lassifer become friends with Sean and Gus? Or never friends?
Yeah, never friends. They're just always like,
yeah.
Yeah, but in the end, like even in the movies, they're still like a little, but like they're still like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Lassifer, he's a funny guy.
He is funny.
Yeah. Wow.
Like that's so scary. And imagine. It's not like imagine it's in the gym. So not only do you feel the need to protect your own life, you have other people's lives around you, and not only that, how embarrassing would it be, just for everyone to see you just dying on that treadmill, you're sweating, you're making ugly faces because you feel like you're about to freaking pass out, and someone's like, "Girl, you could stop."
Yeah.
You're like,
No,
I can't.
cannot.
You don't know how I can't. And then maybe you should probably tell somebody, yo, there's a bomb out here.
If
Somebody
I
call the
stop.
police.
But how would it know? Like your weight?
Your weight?
Yeah, like it would know because it has weight on the treadmill, right?
Yeah. It would know.
I'm dead. Sorry, back to like psych. Sean is a psychic.
Yeah.
Why did he not know? I was so afraid. It's so funny.
It's so
I can't wait to
funny.
get to the episode. Is it too long into it?
I think it was like season 3 or season 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a long way to
You
go.
do?
Yeah.
But it was so funny.
That's so funny. I wonder why.
That's when it was after I was rewatching the episode, I was like, yo, bro, that's actually really scary that I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I understand the fear.
Yeah, I understand it too. My greatest fear is like, I mean, just like really cats.
Yeah.
Like getting attacked by cats is my greatest fear, but like something like that, I don't know. Oh, I think I have one. Like a crazy fear is that like someone saying to me, I can't eat meat anymore.
Oh, like you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would kill me. Like any meat. Like I have to become vegetarian.
Mm-hmm.
I'll die of malnourished.
Yeah.
I think
That would be hard for you.
it'll be hard.
Maybe you could get used to eating tofu. Tofu is a good flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I was gonna say dino nuggets, but I can't. It has
But they have
chicken.
cauliflower nuggets.
That's the one I eat.
No,
Wait,
completely
completely?
cauliflower.
Does it taste good? Have you tried those?
Yeah, I had a bunch of like chicken alternatives when I was vegan.
Oh,
They were
right.
Yummy.
Yeah. Maybe I could do it. That's just like a crazy one. I'm just like, ooh.
You could do it, and they have a whole bunch of meat alternatives.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't eat them too much though, but they were good.
And you know, also, well, this is off topic, but the beauty episode, we talked for a good 35 minutes of vampires.
Did we really?
We did. I was like, what?
Why were we? Why? Was it about the cannibalism? Like.
Yeah, it was like cannibalism, and then we like went into like, if we would have to kill for beauty, would we do it?
Okay, but it was really.
No, it was but then it was just like vampires. And then you were like, we've seen vampires. And then I was like, she means vampire. That one kills me. Because you were like, we've seen them. But yeah, I was like, bro, no way we're in minute 40 and then we're talking about this. No beauty, nothing. She's always pointing to the sign that we have here in our studio.
Because I just feel like we're always proving that we are really two random girls. Like, I had someone tell me, they were like, I listened to this, and it was the weirdest conversation I've ever heard in my life. How did you guys get there from there?
No, I swear to you that sometimes, like, when I'm editing it, I'm like, it's like sometimes I'm falling asleep because usually I edit at nighttime. So like I'm like dazing off, and then I get woken up because I'm like, how are we on this topic? And now we're like, I don't know, I'm just like the most bizarre place.
Literally, every single episode, I feel like we're like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
There's at least one question of how did we get here in every single episode.
Yeah, and it's bad. And then we're also trying to like, just for like the future, I mean this is also off the topic, I'm so sorry, but we're trying to what's it called, explain more of what's going on.
Oh yeah.
For the people that only listen, because we do have a lot of people that only listen.
Yeah.
And we kind of don't do that a good job of like being like, this is what's going on. Another fear. Oh, one of my biggest fears is that if someone's chasing me, when I go to scream, nothing comes out.
Oh my gosh.
That's like one of my biggest fears.
That's happened to me before in like nightmares though.
Yeah.
Like, so many nightmares, like I will start screaming but nothing comes out, and I have to keep screaming and screaming and screaming until I wake up screaming in real life. When I wake up screaming in real life, I don't stop, I just flail around everywhere.
Yeah.
Because like that's the only way I'll feel like better. Like not being able to scream is actually really...
It's scary.
It's scary. And like that sense, I think I'm really afraid too of like freezing in like bad situations and like just like...
not doing,
not doing anything.
Like not acting
fight
on
or
something.
freeze.
Is it really?
Yeah, fight, flight, or freeze.
That's what my mom has.
What?
She freezes.
Yeah.
Even though like when something happened at my house, like my grandma fainted, she grabbed water and she like threw it on her. So that was good.
Did it help her?
Yeah, it helped her like wake up.
Okay.
But like usually my mom's just like,
Yeah.
or like when we're up here, she's like, Joke, go downstairs. I'm like, what? Ever since I was little, I'm like, what? But Yeah, no, that scares me. Or especially like in my nightmares, I'm going to call 911
Mm-hmm.
and like they block the cell phones, or like my phone's about to die and I just can't dial 911. Like that scares me.
Yeah, that is also scary. I think in this realm of chasing, another one of my biggest fears is being chased. Like, chased? Being chased. I think that's the word, yeah. Like, having someone chasing me. It just also in the same sense about like the bombing or whatever. Just how long could you really keep running for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like after a while.
Or hiding.
Yeah, or hiding. Sometimes I feel like hiding might be the best, like, decision. Like if you have a really good place to hide. Like I was watching a movie. It was called X, and in the movie, the girl was hiding underneath the bed where the two old people were. Those were the bad guys in the movie. They were like engaging in like sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
And they can't. She's hiding underneath, and during in this whole entire thing, she like crawls out or whatever. Of the from under the bed while they're having sex, so they don't see her, and she runs to go try to escape. Right. Personally, I would never have left her from under the bed.
Yeah.
Because they can't. They literally physically cannot bend down to go to come see, and they would never check to see if I was under the bed.
Wait, why can't they?
Because they're so old.
Oh.
They're like 100, like 90 something. They can't like bend down to go underneath the bed. And they wouldn't bend down to go underneath the bed. They would just literally finish what they're doing and then leave. And then I probably would.
They're 100 and having sex.
Yeah, they weren't even supposed to. Like,
wait, I'm so confused. Okay, this movie just seems like a weird one, but
it's really interesting. But you should watch it. But yeah, I wouldn't have left them in the bed. I would have just stayed there until like I don't know. They probably go to sleep after a while, maybe even morning.
Yeah.
And just run out. Just run, because guess what? When I start running, they got a shotgun. But if they're asleep, or they're in the house and I start running, niggas ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah.
I'm gone. And then I could probably find the car after, but I guess she's a woman, and it would be better for her to have a car than for what's it called. But I just thought, like, that was better. In the end, she killed them. They both died, and she was able to escape. So either way, she's good, but I don't know.
Yeah, and then the thing also that I get scared about, it's like I need to know how to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Cause imagine I have a gun.
Yeah, your hands are shaky or whatever.
They kill me.
Yeah. Those is so scary. Just the thought of like having to go through that.
And just being a woman.
Yeah, just being a woman. Like that's so scary. That's also one of my other biggest fears. This is getting from like fun to like actual world life fears, but it's just like being kidnapped.
Oh my god.
It's so scary. I've almost gotten kidnapped many times in my life.
Oh my guys. Sometimes like we really told her, like in high school we really were like, please, Chelsea, why would a guy in a white van be selling candy?
Yeah. Honestly, in my defense, nothing to defend it.
What was your defense?
It was broad daylight. The guy was in the trunk, and he said he knew my father. I didn't get into the car, because I was like, okay, let me just tell the story. I was walking home from
He knew my father. The first thing that they tell you.
I was walking home from school, and I was on the phone with my friend. And as I'm walking down the street, there's a truck, like a SUV or a truck going up the street. The SUV truck sees me and then does a U-turn, and then they come, like they pull up next to me, and they pull down their window and they're like, hey. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, come here. I don't get to the window. I'm not stupid. I just walk a little closer so I could hear. And then he's like, oh, your father sent me to pick you up from school. Come on, let's go so I can drop you home. And I was like, my father sent you? Mind you, I'm like, 5 minutes away from my house? Like, I'm literally so close to my house. And he was like, yeah, your father sent me to pick you up from school. And I was like, mind you, I have a phone or whatever. My dad didn't call me. He didn't let me know that he was sending someone to pick me up. He wasn't even supposed to pick me up. I was walking home.
Wait, but I have a question. Did you ever tell your dad this?
Yeah, I did.
What did he say?
He's like, wow, that's so creepy. Thank God you didn't like...
Oh, he didn't send anybody.
No, he didn't send anybody, no. Yeah, and I was like, he was like, come on, let's go. And I was like, I just moved back. I started getting scared. I was like, this guy is really weird and creepy. And then I just shook my head. I was like, no. He's like, come on, let's go. I was like, no, no. And then I just kept moving back.
Was he white?
No, he was black. And then he was like, and then he like pulled out the window and like sped away. He busted the right and like sped away.
But thank God he didn't drive forcefully. But
Yeah.
were there other people around?
Like, I don't know if there was other people around. It wasn't a busy street, like broad daylight. There was cars passing by or whatever. And I was also on the phone, so like I don't think he would have got out the car to try. If he got out the car to try and cut me, I would have just ran. I was by Rebecca's house too, so I probably would have just ran too.
Yeah, Rebecca's house.
Yeah.
Thank God that has never happened to me, even though one thing that did happen, I don't know if I told the story already in the podcast.
Why?
I might have. One day, like, my mom has always been very, like, scared of things, so she always, like, tells me not to do things. But one day I wanted to go to the pool with my friend, and we were like, yeah, let's go to the pool. So we were walking to the pool from our house, and we were close already to the pool. There's this old lady, and she was like, hey, sweetheart, can you help me put this, like, a beach chair in my trunk? I was like, yeah. So I helped her. And then she was like, oh my God, are you guys going to the pool? And we were like, yeah. She was like, okay, hop in. I'll take you guys there. And I hopped in.
When she took you to the pool.
She took us to the pool. Thank God.
So
That's why I'm
good.
here. but yeah, it was me and my friend Jasmine. Shout out to her. And we just hopped into that car. Middle schoolers.
Yeah.
We were in the back of the car. And then I was like, while I was there, I was like,
This is a bad decision.
this is so bad. But thank God, like, I feel like I just trusted her more because she was, like, really old.
Yeah. But that's the problem. Like,
Yeah.
that's also what my parents had told me to stop, because I'm like, sometimes I could be like a really trusting person, and if someone asks me for help, like, it's in my nature to help them, like, before I even think of like saying no or not doing it.
Yeah.
And there'll be so many times there'll be people asking for help on the streets. It'll be like this little boy after church saying, hey, can you guys give me a ride home? And then nobody would give him a ride home, and I'll tell my parents, guys, please give him a ride home, it's cold outside, let's give him a ride.
Yeah.
Like, Chelsea, no, you don't know where he could even end up taking you, and he could end up like doing things. He's like, you have to stop trusting people randomly on the streets and believing their words, because you never know. Like, someone could seem like harmless and innocent or whatever,
Yeah.
and they could lead you to
Like,
slaughter.
imagine that old lady, that old man.
Like, yeah,
You got it.
you got it.
You
think
got it, Betty.
someone's- You think someone's old, you think someone's young or whatever, and they could just be like a pawn in someone else's game. Like, they could be helping them to do whatever they want, you know? Even pregnant, like, honestly, it's so sad. Like, I wish we lived in a world where I could just help everybody who needs help, like, if they ask for it. And honestly, I need to get better at saying no to people I see on the streets, but we're all getting there. Because you really never know.
I just think it's like, especially like, there was also this story about this hitchhiker girl.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, one day we should do random crime stories.
Yeah, we
What do you
should.
think about that?
It's good.
Okay. But there's this girl that she
I think you
got
told me about this one. Didn't the guy, I think you and your mom told me about
the
it.
box.
Yeah, the bots.
Yeah.
For like 8 years.
The girl was pregnant and she was with her husband, and the girl was like, oh yeah, let me hitchhike with them. They seem so nice. I would also too, with a pregnant lady.
Yeah, and you're like, what?
Oh, okay, they're nice.
If you can't trust a pregnant lady, who can you trust?
Yeah. It's just like disgusting how people could think and be so twisted and
Psychopath.
sick. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys. So this girl, she was hitchhiking from one state to another state. Then this car stopped, and it was like a pregnant lady with her husband, and basically the hitchhiker went into the car. She felt very safe with them, and then they basically drugged her, I think, or maybe just forced her inside their house. And then they stuffed her into a box, literally like a coffin. And she was darkness for like, I don't remember how many
I
years.
think it was like 8 something.
Yeah, like maybe 10 even.
Yeah.
But
That's a long
it's
time.
like a lot of time. She would poop in that box. They would like clean it up sometimes. Then he would come downstairs, take her out, and like sexually, her, and then put her back into the box, and she was blindfolded this whole time. So all she saw was like darkness. Like they would throw all the food in there. It would just like be bread and stuff until like, I think she escaped, or they saved her. I don't remember, but yeah, I think she finally left that, and I was just like, that's so scary.
It's so scary.
Like, I don't know.
It's really so scary. And so many people, like, around the country, around the world, are really going through that in this exact moment. Like, in this exact moment, there are so many people who are, like, being tortured, who are being held against their will, and it's scary.
It's so scary.
I don't understand how humans could be so disgusting.
And then...
Like, in the animal world, do you think there's that? Do you think there's people kidnapping?
Like, animals kidnapping?
Yeah,
No,
other
I don't
animals,
think so.
torturing them,
I
like a
think
squirrel hiding a squirrel.
No, but that's a good question. Like, a good thing to think about, but I don't think there is. I think there's probably, like, a lion killing and torturing a squirrel. Not torturing, he just killed it.
Yeah, like, I feel like, I know dolphins and killer, like, orcas or whatever, I know, like, they're, like, the smarter you are, the more capable you are of evil, of, like, depravity. And I think it's actually insane. Why is that? Why do you think there's that relation?
That's a good question.
Like, you would think that the smarter you are, the more life might have value to you, but it seems like the smarter you are, the more intelligent you are, the less value life has.
Yeah, because they say serial killers are often intelligent.
Yeah, they're often intelligent. Or at least they're often overestimate their intelligence. Like, they think they're really intelligent. That's how a lot of them get caught, because they think they're, like, so smart.
But why? Why is it that connection? It's a little scary.
It's really
and
scary.
I think it's also, like, the more intelligent you are, I might be wrong, the more intelligent you are, the less, like, feelings you have.
Yeah,
is that
sometimes
something?
it's like, sometimes it's like less, like, empathy and, like...
Yeah, empathy, that's the word I was looking for.
But I don't understand why.
What would you rather? Be the most intelligent girl in the world?
And have, like, no emotional...
Empathy? Or be the most emotionally intelligent girl in the world, but kind of stupid intelligent?
I think maybe... It's hard. I would say, I would want to say the most emotionally intelligent person in the world. Is that Elmo? Yeah, right? That's Elmo?
That is Elmo. No, I thought you were saying the most intelligent person in the world is Elmo. I was like, what? I was like, what? But it's because we have Elmo in the studio.
Yeah, Elmo in the house. But
Elmo sipping that bubble.
But I think I would want to say emotionally intelligent. But, like, I mean, when you say, like, emotionally intelligent or more, like, regular intelligent, whatever, like, is there a way, like, I have more money one way or the other? Like, I have, like, more stable life one way or the other? Or, like, life is stable both ways?
No money if you're emotionally intelligent. Rich billionaire man. I mean woman. If you're intelligent.
Okay. Then, no money, like, I'm suffering, like, or no money, like, I'm comfortable.
Comfortable.
Okay. Comfortable in the sense, like, I have a job, I have a car, I can get groceries, I could go on vacation one time a year.
No vacation, but you could do everything else.
Oh, wow. Wow. Judge me if you might. I think I would...
I'm judging. I'm judging because I already know her answer. But, like, listen to okay, say your answer just for people to know. Maybe you do.
I would do intelligent because, personally, I need a certain quality. I want a certain quality of life, and I would not like to be poor, personally. But if I would want to be more emotionally intelligent than intelligent, because I think emotions are power and, like, are really powerful.
Yeah, because basically what you just said with that answer is that you would sell your soul for money.
Do you think so?
Literally, if you have no empathy, and what you are is an empathy ball of joy in my life. Not me flirting with her. I'm sorry, but yeah, she would sell her soul. You heard it here, folks.
Wait, no, I would not sell my soul.
Okay.
Maybe I should take back my answer. Let me think about it more.
I just feel like it is a hard thing, but I feel like a lot of billionaires don't have empathy.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's no billionaire that
Got the billions by being ethical, yes.
by being ethical. They're all unethical, so they have no empathy with others.
Yeah.
That's just the way it
That
is.
just also just goes to show you how powerful. And it's not even like it's the money that's powerful. It's not like I would sell my soul for money.
Yeah.
It's not money. It's just it's literally just comfort. Anybody would sell their soul for comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Like if like it was the same level of things, like of comfortability, being unemotional or whatever, or no empathy,
Mhm.
and as being emotionally intelligent, I think most people would choose emotionally intelligent. But like when you see the way the world is, and when you don't have money, when you don't have things, who actually wants to live like that?
Nobody.
Honestly, even the poorest person who's the most good person morally, like there comes a time when you just don't want to suffer anymore.
That's true. But it just comes to the point, but it also comes to the point where humans are selfish.
Humans are so selfish, but it's not even. I don't even think humans are innately selfish. More so that society that we're living in thrives on us being selfish. Like, if humans were selfless, there's no way this way we're living right now would it wouldn't last.
Yeah.
It would just be destroyed.
Yeah. If we were like more selfish, you mean?
No, if we were selfless.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no way.
Yeah. Everybody would feel bad for everybody.
And they have to. The way we have to have somebody who's less than us, who's worse than us, who we think we're better than,
Mhm.
in order for this world to live, like to survive. You know how everyone's talking about the border patrol now, and they're apparently trying to say that you could shoot the people coming through the border in Texas. Like they're trying to make it pass a law or something. Like what?
Where you could shoot them?
Or the
Border patrol could just
would yeah.
I thought they did that already.
No, I don't think so. They were
Doing it illegally?
things bad things to them, but I don't think they were shooting them. I don't know. Unless there's some cases of that, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy, and it could so easily be you. It could easily be Americans when if America's gotten so bad and them trying to I don't know, escape into Canada.
Yeah.
It could so easily be them, but because it's not right now and they're better off, they look at them as they're less than human. But it could easily be you who's less than human.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
Like, how would you feel if you were put in that position?
It's not like they want to. Nobody wants to leave their country. If everyone had the choice, if everyone's countries are stable and happy or whatever, and they had everything they need, nobody would choose to leave. America's not. You guys might think America's the greatest country in the world, but it's not.
No.
You're not. The only reason that it seems like that is because you Americans went so much out of their way to make sure that other people's countries are unstable. They don't have the food. They don't have. You pirated everyone's countries, took all their natural resources, golds or whatever, and then you get mad when people try to leave that country and come to yours. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Oh my God, I don't know how we ended up here, but I think it's just insane.
me just silence.
No, for real. It's the reason there's so many immigrants, so many refugees or whatever. It's literally the result of your own actions. The stupid American war machine, your imperialistic power, who you guys, I don't know who you think you are. When did God die and leave you in charge? I'm so confused. And also, can we talk about it? Why would anybody make nuclear weapons? Oh my God. Sometimes I get so mad at human beings. They would really rather everybody die
than lose a battle.
Why would you? It's literally bad for everybody. Nuclear weapons are bad for everybody. Why would anyone make it in the first place? Why does all these countries have nuclear weapons ready to? Because guess what? If you ever use those nukes, someone else is gonna use those nukes back, and then guess what? We're dead. Nuclear Armageddon.
But do you think they really would just kill everybody?
They will kill everybody because I don't.
Over our argument between two people, because nobody in the United States cares, and nobody. Is it Russia?
Yeah.
Russia cares. We don't even know what is the fight about.
Who knows? Who knows what these people fight about? Like, and I'm telling you, they're not gonna perish with us. They will not be here.
They probably have like safe rooms, safe houses,
safe houses, and if they don't already have ways to leave the earth, if they already don't know another place to go. That's why I get so mad when regular people like us, for some reason, seem to lick in the boots of the people in power. They do not care about you, and I feel like the system is designed so that even if they cared about you when they went into office, by the time they're in the middle of it, they're leaving office, they are so desensitized. They do not care about you.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
And I feel like truly none of them really show their true colors. Like any of them. They're all just little puppets, yeah. And then everybody, and like the people, I don't know, I don't really agree with the people that are like, this is the guy that's gonna change anything. This is the guy. Like, I really don't think.
It wasn't like changing. You could never change anything peacefully. You think that somebody comes like into power right now, they could change anything when everyone's against them?
Or people who believe everything they see on the news, it's not true.
Yeah.
Like the way that they just portray things for people to like be so easily like yeah. And it's like, you think they're gonna tell us when the world's gonna end? They know. They probably have the cure for cancer, for everything. They probably have the cure for everything. They just don't give it to us. Why? Because of money, prescriptions, But they have the cure for everything. And I know this is a small one, but I know they have the cure for acne, but they're of course not gonna give it out because skincare makes so many companies will just go down the drain.
That's literally what it is. This is why I hate capitalism. And sometimes when you start thinking about it, like when you really start thinking about it, you're like, oh my god, are humans horrible? Like, are humans innately horrible? Like, are we the plague on this earth? Like what the heck?
Yeah.
What have we done to this earth in the short time that we've been on it? Look at us.
Killed it.
It's dying.
And nobody wants to fix it.
They don't want to fix it. They can. But they won't, because guess what? Money. They can't, they won't stop thinking about money.
Plastic bags that they have to sell. So many things. Like, bro, give it a break.
Like, so many companies,
And money is what? Paper. It's a piece of paper that everybody gives a value to. It's a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's so sad. Like, human beings are just, and like there's so many people like me and you, regular people, who they don't wake up. They put their trust so much into these people in power, thinking that there's something that they're gonna do for them, and like they need to wake up and see what we're living in.
And also, what was I gonna say? We said the value.
Money? Dollar?
Yeah, no, it was before that. What were we talking about?
Nuclear warfare, then leaving, they knowing what the world ends, they have the cure to everything.
I don't remember. Sorry, it ran away.
Must have.
But yeah, they're just crazy.
Yeah, they're honestly disgusting, disturbing, and I just need people to wake up, yo. Like, that's like one of my greatest fears. Like, just to bring it back.
Yeah.
Like, that's my fear. Like, just that this world's never gonna change, and it's just gonna keep getting worse, and that people will just keep getting worse because they have to be bad to survive. Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, it's not good.
Oh, I think that's a good. Well, I think one of my greatest fears is also like just the world becoming a dystopia and me being in it.
Yeah.
Like
participating.
Yeah, like the Hunger Games. I think it could happen. Divergent. I think it could happen. The Maze Runner. I think it. I hope that one happens. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just because of David Dobrik, but oh my God, Dylan O'Brien. Sorry, I was watching his. All right. But yeah, because of Dylan O'Brien, but. Yeah, I just feel like so many things like that could occur. And like the more that I'm walking around and like seeing things, like I'm just like I went to the Newark airport, the new thing to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I going? It wasn't going to Aruba.
No, maybe Cabo.
Did we leave from Newark to Aruba?
Yeah. Cabo?
Oh yes, when I went to Cabo. I went to the Newark airport, the new one that they made, like the new terminal that they made. It looked so futuristic, and I was scared. I don't know if it was because it was 4 a.m. I was like sleepy, but I was telling my parents, I was like, this is so scary. Like, there's gonna get to a point where humans have no soul.
Yeah.
They are robots. You're already implementing chips to pay for things in your skin.
Yeah.
And then now the new Apple thingies, where you could just walk around and like in a VR, like touching things. Like the reality's here, not in your virtual reality set.
Yeah.
But I'm scared for my future kids. That's what their reality is gonna be. School and that. Like what?
Yeah. The problem is that they just don't know when to stop. Like,
yeah, stop creating things.
things.
It's scary. I don't understand. And then like also like just like TV shows like 24 Hour, like Survivor, like things like that, we like seeing people go through
Yeah.
like crazy things. Oh my god, there's an accident in the highway. Everybody looks.
Down, yeah.
Where's the accident? So you're telling me, oh, it's crazy to think that the Hunger Games would happen? It's not crazy. People would want to see a show
But
like
honestly, we are in the Hunger Games. Just it's not like a arena. Like every day is the Hunger Games. There's people, elite people, sitting around watching
Us.
people get bombed, watching people get
The
shot
presidents.
at, watching. What do you think all the school
That's
shooters
true.
are? The school shooters come in, shoot up a whole bunch of people. Where are those people's children? The elites, the people in power.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They're locked up in their
Very far.
school.
Like, yeah. We are in the Hunger Games.
You're right. And also, like, the purge.
Yeah.
That could happen.
I guess that could happen.
Things like that scare me because I'm just like, I just wish the world could be normal.
I wish the world could be normal too. I just wish people didn't have to be, like, bad. Like, that people could be just good and that it not hurt them to be good. You know what I mean? And I feel like as we keep living in this life or whatever, it's gonna be more. You lose more being a good person than you do like being bad.
Yeah.
Like so many people who help people out in the street or whatever, and that's that person that kidnapped them, or that person beat them up, robbed them, and like that's really my biggest fear, cause that's also one of my biggest fears, cause I'm stopping to help somebody, and then they hurt me.
Yeah. That happened to my dad.
That happened to your
I
dad?
told you. I told you this story, I think.
Really?
Pretty sure. Well, I'll tell it. So one day we were walking in Newark with my dad after like this girl's birthday.
Oh, you did.
And then my dad's like, oh my god, I'm gonna give this guy some money. And me and my mom were scared because he looked crazy. And we were like, no, don't give him any money. And then my mom's like, how much do you even have? And my dad's like $2 or like $1. We were like, that's embarrassing, do not give him money, right? He's standing with a big old stick, looked like Zeus from the Greek people. I'm like, oh my god. No, who has the, is it Aquaman? It's Aquaman. With this really big spork or whatever it's called. Trident, thank you. And then I'm like, oh my god, Dad, just keep walking. My dad's like, oh, be quiet, girls. Never listens to us, right? He goes and gives the guy, he tries to hand in the guy the money. The guy's like, what the F? And then starts chasing my dad with a trident on the street. And me and my mom were in the corner waiting for him, like. And my dad's like, let's get out of here. So we get inside the car. Silence. His hand's just like. And then my mom's like, we told you. It was just so funny because I'm like, this is really what you get for being a nice person.
Like, literally, it reminds me of a story of my mom and my aunt. They were also in Newark, and they were lost. They were trying to find out where to go, and they were in their car, right? They saw this lady walking past, so they pulled down windows
Oh my god.
to ask her, hey, could you help us? And then she started running.
Lure to the car, or she got scared?
She got scared.
Oh.
She started running for her life.
Oh my
And then
god.
my mom were like, what? Where are you going? And then they keep driving like, hey, please.
Oh my god.
And she's blocking it. She's just running.
to talk to your mom and tell the story. Oh my god.
Bro, that was funny. When they told me that, I was dying. I was like, she was scared for her life, yo.
I would be scared too.
Like, yeah, I guess when you're living in Newark.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She probably didn't even believe they were nice people because they were like, they were chasing me. They were chasing me. Do you have any other greatest fears?
Like, I'm scared to be embarrassed publicly. That's why sometimes, like, I choke. And I just choke silently.
Oh my god, guys. It's so bad.
Like, yeah.
Last time, she was like, literally, she was like, I'm about to Angelica, please come with me. And I was like, what? And then we leave the room because she's embarrassed and she's like, I'm joking. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, this girl's about to die. And she's just sitting there in silence, just. I'm like, bro, please start coughing. She couldn't cough until we left that area.
No, because it gets. And I got up to go see. Like, there was like a little secluded area. I went to go up, but somebody was there on the phone, so I had to come back. Oh my god.
I remember in the corner.
The corner.
Oh, sorry. I was like, no way. That really happens. Like, a lot of people are found dead in the bathroom because of embarrassment.
Yeah. Which is really sad. Like, it's really sad that we don't feel like we're so scared to be embarrassed that we're gonna go die alone.
That's sad. But like, I would be embarrassed too.
It's hard.
But I think I would just. Yeah, I think I would just have to. There's so many times I've choked. Well, not really choke, but like almost died. One time it happened in the car. My dad was driving.
Mm-hmm.
He had to pull over.
What were you eating?
Chicken nuggets. I was like, sometimes when you're so hungry you eat fast.
Yeah.
And God, that's what I'm gonna make right now. Chicken nuggets. I'm surprised my tummy hasn't rumbled.
No, for real.
The way,
earlier.
oh my god, when we were setting up, my tummy was like.
I was like, girl, go eat.
Yeah. But yeah, choking is scary.
Choking is very scary.
I think also one of my greatest fears is like. Just like no. A car accident.
Oh my god, that's one of my
That scares me a lot.
Yeah, like whenever I have like horrible anxiety, and for a long time when I first started driving, whenever I drove like past the stop sign here, I think I told you this. Like whenever I drove past the stop sign, I always had like a flash or like a fear that somebody would come and go like this.
And you would feel it. And do you ever feel like when you're about to be in a car accident where your tummy's just like, and I'm like, oh my god.
I was super scared. Car accidents scare me a lot.
And then like. Chelsea always makes fun of me, but I usually stop even when there's no stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, there's no stop sign, though. I could keep going, but it's because I'm so scared.
Yeah.
I'd just be so scared.
It's really scary. There's so many bad drivers out there. Oh my gosh. You see that video of that? That's also one of my fears, being a pedestrian and a crazy car driver comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that video of those two? Oh, I wish I never saw that video. It was horrific. These two women, a mom and a daughter, were walking across a crosswalk. And this car going like 70 miles per hour. It's like on a, so they were walking across the street, like a regular main street area. Mm-hmm. And this car comes out of nowhere, hits another car, and then takes them flying. They're dead on impact. I'm pretty sure they died on impact,
Oh my god.
It was horrific. It was literally horrific. I think the guy's not out on bail, and a lot of people are mad. They're like, why would this man be out on bail?
Why was he driving so fast?
I have no idea. That's a problem. Some people like to be speed racers or whatever. Go to the damn racetrack and race there.
I'm not gonna lie, also, one of my biggest fears is being in the car with Chelsea. Because when people do something to her in the street, like this girl just... You see her here, right? A sweet little cutie pie. No. In the car, she's like, what the heck? Rolling down the windows, middle finger in the air. What the? And I'm just like, that doesn't scare me. What scares me is more like the psychopaths that are driving to come out and be like, what'd you say? Like, that scares me. There's a story, I told you that one, right?
Yeah, I think you did. They shot them.
Huh?
Didn't they get shot?
No. So there was this lady, and she was like driving, I don't know, and then this car got mad at her. She got out of her car, she was about to fight, be like, what is it? It was the father and the son, and they picked her up, put her in their car, drove to a bridge and threw her off the bridge.
Sorry. Wow. That's anger because
It's
you want to be
anger.
mad while you're still driving to that bridge. This is
Yeah.
not one moment in your head.
And
you
both
said
of
it's not
you-
a good idea.
Both of you were like, "This is what's gonna happen." Like, do you think that's okay? Like, that's actually sickening.
Like, that's crazy.
And then also another one.
Did she die?
Yeah, she died. And like that's what scares me. This is why I tell her she can't be doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you're gonna do that to and what anger they have. One time my dad, this girl like tried to merge into his lane, but like bad. So he honked. He's like, "What the hell?" This girl,
Or something.
yeah, in a fast highway, rolls her windows down, starts throwing paper cups at him, or like this at him in his car. I'm like, what the hell? Thank God I was not in the car. But like they bring in Colombia or somewhere, they bring out a machete, you're done.
Yeah.
Here they bring out a gun, you're done.
That happened to somebody before. There's like a family, whatever. They were driving. I think he cut something off, or somebody else cut him off, and they followed him or whatever. And then they rolled down the window, and then sometimes they rolled down the window. And he shot them. For sure, he shot the wife, he shot the husband, and only the child survived. I think, or only his wife was shot. Something like that.
It's scary.
But,
Someone
yeah.
I know our age recently got a gun pulled out on.
Where?
I don't know where. It's in New Jersey though.
What happened?
It was like, well, I don't know how to explain it, but I can't really explain the story. I'll explain it to you though. But, yeah, but
That's also one of my biggest fears.
mhm.
Shot.
You know what's one of my biggest fears? Being framed for murder
That's also a big fear.
and nobody knowing, or being in the airport and getting drugs put in my luggage,
Yeah,
and then like me being sent to jail, and I'm like, I'm
Yes, it
innocent.
wasn't me.
Yeah. That's really scary. Like when nobody believes you. Oh, that's
Yeah.
insane.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Please don't forget to like,
Comment.
subscribe, and we'll see you next time on
Two random girls. Bye.